Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty by V. So this 10th episode is going to be me showing you guys how you can recreate a look by not using high-end expensive products. And more products are almost the same quality as the high-end, but cost cheaper, and you can get them right now at Target or at Ulta. So if you are a beginner that are watching my videos and you don't have like $100 to $200 to go and buy expensive products, I'm gonna show you some affordable ones right now that you can afford. I promise you. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, let's get started. So these products are not going to be in order. I'm just going to grab some random ones that I have right in front of me, and then I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to start with E.L.F foundation. So my favorite, well, I have a lot of favorites, so I can't really say it's my favorite, but this one is by Urban Decay, which is cost I think over $40. This one costs, I believe, $10. Don't quote me on these prices, guys. I don't remember the prices, but I know they're affordable. This one is Milani, so you can get this one at Target, at Ulta, Rite Aid, Walgreens, any of those stores. The reason why I'm showing you these two particular ones is because the Urban Decay one is very full coverage, and then the Milani one is pretty full coverage. So if you're looking for the full coverage but you don't want to spend, over $40, Milani one is going to be one for you. Next I want to mention is primers. So my favorite one at the moment I've been using is by Dr. Burnett. It's the Luminizing Primer. You can use this one by Makeup Obsession. It's their pore blurring primer, or any primer I believe at the drugstore is amazing. I feel like these cheaper companies are just coming out with amazing primers, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. So I really like this one. I have tons and tons and tons of primers that I use on a daily basis from the drugstore. So, but I just picked this one because it's like a blurring, and it's not too heavily like a heavy primer. It's just a really nice, easy, soft, pretty primer. All right, next I want to talk about powders. So this one I really like. It's by Laura Mercier, and this is the translucent powder, and I do have oily skin, so I like translucent powder to set my foundation. So it looks like this. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And then the one I would recommend that is half the price, maybe more, is my favorite powder at the moment, and it's by Morphe. And this is their translucent powder, setting powder, bake and set. Amazing, half the price. It's almost like the same packaging and like the same thing. It's really weird. I love these two. Next things, setting sprays. So I have tons of setting sprays, but I just picked this one for example. It's considered as a high-end spray. This one is by MAC, and it's the Prep and Set Fix setting spray. So if you don't want to spend money on a high-end setting spray, doesn't matter if it's a MAC, Urban Decay, Kat Von D, all of that stuff, just get the one by Milani. I believe this one's $9.99, and it's the Make It Last setting spray, Prime and Correct. Amazing. I go through like a bottle a month, because I'm obsessed with it. So I don't really even buy high-end setting sprays anymore, because I feel like this one does just the same. Next, mascaras. I don't like to buy high-end mascaras. I just don't. But I do want to mention a high-end mascara that I do have, that I've been using for a long time and I just haven't run out. It's by that Lancome mascara, and I primarily use this primer just for my bottom lashes because I do have oily skin and oily eyelids, and it doesn't transfer when I wear it at the bottom. Like you get these little dots on the bottom of your eyes when you put mascara. This one doesn't do that. But my all-time favorite mascara, and that you can get at the drugstore, and it's really affordable. I believe it's like $7, something like that. And this one is by, I believe, L'Oreal Paris, and it's the Lash Paradise mascara. It is amazing. Next, I want to talk about brows. So I like this one. It's by Anastasia. I'm sorry, guys. I always say this wrong every time. And it's the Dip Brow Pomade. So like this. And then a cheaper one you can buy is by Morphe. I don't know the price, but I will link and describe and have the prices in my description. So if you guys forget and you don't want to remember the names, I'm gonna have it all down below, okay? This one is by Morphe, like I said. I don't know if you can see. And then this one is in a color latte, and it's the brow cream pomades. Cheaper version. I'm wearing that today. Gives me the same result as the one I use if I use the Anastasia one. Eyeliners. So today I'm wearing an Urban Decay eyeliner. The liquid liners, I don't think they make them anymore because I tried to go and buy some additional colors and I believe the lady said they were discontinuing them. So I love Urban Decay liquid liners, or any liquid liner, high-end or drugstore. But if you are on a budget, which I am too sometimes, I really like, so if you want color, I would go with Wet n Wild liners. I'm just showing you an example. So this one is just their blue one, but if you want like a black one, you can do the next one, and it's the matte liquid liner. This will give the same result, in my opinion, as a high-end product. End of story. Try it out for yourself if you guys don't believe me. But I've been using high-end and drugstore liners, and for some reason, I don't see any difference. So, and I want to save some money, so I just go with the drugstore sometimes. So for lip combos, I love liquid lipsticks, and I just discovered ColourPop's Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks. I just only have one color, but I'm gonna go buy some more because they're so cheap and they're so amazing in their quality wise. I'm wearing that today on my lips. It looks like this. They're amazing. They're like $3 to $5, don't quote me. But if you like a high-end, I love Kat Von D's. They're amazing. And then for glosses, if you guys don't want to spend a lot of money on a gloss, I would recommend the NYX Butter Glosses. I'm sorry, but they're off the chain. They're just off the chain. Next, I want to talk about concealers. So if you love the Tarte concealer, which everybody and their mama loves, and I still love too, but I'm trying to save some money and I'm trying to discover some new products that I feel like will do the same if I spend $40 or if I spend $5. Can I get the same result? And with this one, I believe you can. And this one is by Morphe. No, Morphe is not sponsored in this video. I just love Morphe. This one's just amazing. It's an amazing concealer. That's all I have to say. Just try it out for yourself, guys. If you don't believe me, but you want to save some money, I would recommend trying the Morphe concealer. End of story. Next, beauty blender. So if you don't want to spend $20 on a beauty blender, which sometimes I do and I don't, get the one by E.L.F. and it looks like this little pink little sponge. It's $3. It's bomb. Gives me the same result. So that's why I buy like 5 of these, and I have like 5 of these. Just because I like to switch out my beauty blenders every like 6 months. Alright, next thing is highlighters. And I'm obsessed with highlighters. So we all know, because I mentioned in almost all of my episodes, that Smashbox highlighters I am obsessed with, and I'm particularly obsessed with this palette, in the Silk Pearl palette. I promise you guys I'm going to be trying new highlighters. I promise you. I'm just really obsessed with this one at the moment. But if you don't want to spend like $40 or I don't even know how much this palette is. I don't remember. Come on, camera, please focus. Is it focusing? Yeah. You can get this one by Milani, and it's their strobe light. You can get, I believe, in 3 different colors, and it's even half the price, maybe even more than half the price. I love these. Some people don't like them, but I like them. They can be really chalky. You just have to know like what brush and how to apply it, I believe, and then you can get like a really pretty glow. And then for bronzers, I'm so sorry guys, I don't have a drugstore bronzer just because I've been like so obsessed with this Hourglass bronzer that I've neglected trying out other bronzers, but I will be trying out more bronzers. This one's called Diffused Light Bronze. It's their lighting bronzer. Sorry if I said that too fast. I feel like I was talking so fast. But I believe, what's the one bronzer? It's like the butter. It's by, I think, Physician Formula. Amazing. Same thing. I think it's like $12. Don't quote me. But yeah. Alright, and if you guys do have or know any products that I could try right now at Target or Ulta that is a high-end that you like but you found in a cheaper one that does the same thing, please let me know either down below in the comments or on my social media. Please let me know. I want to try so I can tell the world, or you can tell the world, and if I do like it, I will mention you guys in my video. Like, hey, Jackie from Iowa told me that this and this is amazing, and I guys want you to know too. Yeah, so I think that is it. Oh, I forgot, I mentioned this episode, my 10th episode, is going to be my last series where I call them episodes. My next videos are going to be master classes. So I'm going to be called Victoria's Master Classes. And those videos are going to be for beginners and for advanced makeup artists or people who just want to learn more about makeup. I'm going to be mentioning and focusing on one section of our face and how I learned to do my makeup. So masterclass number 1 might be about contouring, masterclass number 2 might be about highlighting, masterclass number 3 might be about brows. You get the point. I think I'm gonna do those. I want to switch things up and show you guys how I started to do makeup in 2011 and how I learned and how I progressed, so you guys can do the same. I'm going to be showing you guys legit steps. They're not going to be heavily edited, so some videos might be 5 minutes, some videos might be 20, some might be 15, some might be 30. That's real life. That's how we learn how to do makeup. We're not learning how to do our brows in 3 seconds, right? It's a process, and you have to practice those things yourself. So disclaimer, so when you do watch my master classes videos, don't think you're going to be a pro overnight if you're a beginner, and if you are advanced and you guys think I can advance my skills, please let me know. I would love to know. And yeah, I think I'm going to stop rambling. Alright, so I want to end this video like I end all of my other episodes with some words of encouragement and feel lost sometimes, right? Sometimes we feel good and sometimes we don't. And what I realized from my experiences is those things are so necessary in your in your progression in your career and your life. Like whenever I have a bad day or I feel frustrated or sad or lost, when I reflect on that, I'm like, damn, I needed to experience that in order to be where I am now, because if I didn't experience that feeling or that failure, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I don't think I would have took the necessary steps. So if you guys are in your life right now, are having a bad day, a bad month, you're struggling, you're lost, just know that it's going to be okay. Like, it's going to be okay. Tomorrow is a new day. You're in control, and sometimes we need to experience those hard times, so when the good times come, we can laugh. And I promise you, the bad days, the hard days, the struggles always outweigh the good days. Yeah, just stay positive, okay guys? I'm not always happy. I think people, when watch my videos, think like I'm always like happy and energetic. I'm not. It's a mind skill. It's discovering what makes, like you happy. And sometimes you're gonna have bad days, and it's totally okay. Find your passion. My passion is makeup, so I get really excited when I get to film and talk. And whenever I do that, like those bad days, who cares? It don't matter. Move on. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my first master class. And again, I film my videos on Mondays, and not film, but I'm going to be posting them on Mondays and Thursday. So I believe my next master class, my first master class, you're going to see it on Thursday. So be look for that. I love you guys, and see you soon.